Hey guys, welcome to Get Your Year in Gear early. I keep wanting to say for 35 years, I've done Get Your Year in Gear the first Saturday in January for 35 years. And you know what? I want to encourage you, if you continue to do the same things, even though they were good, I want you to start off the new year right now saying, does this serve me in the best way possible? Or is there another way to skin this cat to reach this goal? And this was an idea we heard at a $1 Million Reunion earlier in December. And I went, well, let's rewind. You do your Get Your Year in Gear the 30th of December? And she said, yeah, because people are really done with the holidays and women are really done with the holidays with everything we do to prepare. I saw a great meme. It was what my husband's responsible for, the gift to me, what I'm responsible for. And it had like 25 different things for Christmas and gift giving that we as women take care of. So women are done with it. Mary Kay always encouraged us to do a 10-party week this week because this is when women have money to spend. They want to pamper themselves. They're heading into the new year. This worked out well because we still have today and tomorrow of December. So consultants are still running through the finish line. And when you run through a finish line, you set yourself up for momentum going into the new year. So this morning, what we're doing in this segment is first, we're gonna do a skincare class. And so I want you as a consultant to observe this and take notes. Even if you've done a million skincare classes in your life, observe it and take notes. Watch the Book Coach Sell Recruit full circle skincare class happening with the new Miracle Set. I do have a board set up. It's on my Facebook fan page, and also our directors have it, but we purposely didn't get it out there earlier. One, it wasn't done because Christina Whitner, give her a big round of applause, figured this out for me in the last 48 hours. But also two, I want you to absorb this information versus being distracted with a bunch of handouts. Absorb it, be in person, be off your phone, be, just present right here to learn and take notes. There'll be a skincare class, and then I'll stop the recording. And then I'll immediately restart the recording, and we're gonna pull it apart. So you're gonna hear all the whys and hows, and also direct you to resources with variations. But the skincare class is the vehicle to build a Mary Kay business. So it's not posting stuff on Facebook. We are not that type of direct selling company that just throws enough spaghetti on the wall and then recruits everyone to get their things at cost. We do have personal use consultants, and some may be on now, and some may be treating themselves to a makeover to learn how to use the products they get half off on. But this is a company that Mary Kay Ash started 60 years ago so that women could build a business to be paid what they're worth around the priorities of God first, family second, and career third. And the skincare class, it used to be called a party back then. Same thing, party skincare class means the same thing. It's what you're gonna see is the vehicle to share this product, to get future leads, to get future bookings, and to find your team members. So we're spending the first half of our Get Your Year in Gear learning how to make money with a skincare class, which also turns into new leads, bookings, and your team members. Then we'll have a working lunch break that you'll be given an assignment for. If you have guests that are Zooming in, then you're following up with them. You're gonna be taught exactly what to do because Sonia is gonna role play it for us. And then at 1 o'clock, we'll be back in this Zoom room for a financial advisor to talk about things that are important for women in finances. That'll be about 30 minutes. And then I will go through Mary Kay math, money management and Mary Kay math in your numbers, so that you not only know how to make money, you know what to do with it, and you also can start to connect the dots with why is this business in your life right now? So many women have New Year's financial goals. A lot of families and a lot of women have a lot of needs right now because of the economy. And it always breaks my heart that they have a Mary Kay starter kit at their house, or they've heard about the Mary Kay opportunity and they know that this could be the vehicle to change the things that you need right now and that you're dreaming for or needing right now. So I pray that this time together accomplishes all those goals. I get to turn this over to Sonia. So Sonia is a Cadillac sales director in the skyscraper area who lives in Michigan. The company does rankings for directors. Each state at the end of the 12 months are recognized for most improved in the state and highest production in the state. So we just found out that Sonia is the #4 most improved unit in the state of Michigan and number 26 in production in the state of Michigan the last 12 months. So that means she's done a lot of skincare classes. And so this skincare class is going to be with the flip chart, all the current materials that the company has with our new Miracle Set. And do know that if you have people that don't live by you or you don't want to do in person, you do exactly this on Zoom. There's also Facebook and Facebook post my parties, but this is where you start. Because if you know how to do a skincare class at someone's kitchen table, your kitchen table, a Mary Kay studio, on Zoom with the flip chart, you can then transfer those skills to more virtual business. But what we're finding out in this time period right now, post-pandemic, that getting people out in the field and doing Mary Kay business the Mary Kay way, person to person, and that again, I love that I can be sitting in Northeastern Michigan and doing this for you all. So I love our virtual component, but I do know that we've been around 60 years because I have relationships with all of you on this screen for the most part. I know you. I've seen you in flesh and blood. You know, we have a relationship. You want that with your customers. You want it with your team members, because that's what gives this business the sustainability we've had for 60 years. All other direct selling companies that I've observed in my 37 years in Mary Kay have come and gone because they don't have flesh and blood relationships. And with women, that's important. And there's business cycles up and down. There's life cycles up and down, right? The relationships are the things that keep you glued in. So I'm going to pop off screen. Sonia is talking to you like she's doing a skincare class, no instruction. So guest, this is what you'd get at a Mary Kay skincare class. Thank you for helping your consultant with their training. You may be sitting with products in front of you. You may be doing it QVC style. You guys, honestly, what was surprising to me in the pandemic, we sold as much QVC style as we did in person. And that was because we're great at educating. And we have a skincare analyzer app that can tell you exactly what people need. We have a foundation finder that you can match her up even if you're across the country. So guests do know that you are being taught just like you would if it was in person. But if you can get in person with your consultant, please do. And whether you're doing it zooming in with your consultant or in person, if you'd host a party for her, that would be fantastic. Or give her referrals for people that would love to be pampered and need to learn how to take care of their skin, or watch what we do. You're welcome to the training that goes on after this also to hear how we teach people, because when people say, I'm not the salesperson type or I'm scared, really, that's great. I started scared. We all do it scared to start with. I was shy. And I'm grateful that I went to 2 parties like this. I was taught to go to 2 people's parties, watch what they do. That's what we do. You duplicate it with the tools that you're going to be given. And I've never met anyone, as long as they're coachable and willing to learn, they can't learn how to build a Mary Kay business. I mean, honestly, you're working with the #1 selling line of skincare and color in the world. We just found out this year. That's huge. By a family-owned, debt-free Fortune 500 size company based in the United States of America. Really, I've not met a human woman that can't teach another human woman how to take care of her skin if you will do it the Mary Kay way. So I am going to pop off, and Sonia, I am turning this over to you.
Well, thank you so very much. So I am so super excited. I want to welcome all of the ladies up to the party today. And I want to especially thank my hostess, Dawn, for, opening her circle of friends and family to try the #1 product on the market. So again, the hostess is the person that I, closely work with because it's a compliment to me because she is allowing me into her circle. So thank you for organizing this party. You will definitely be receiving so many perks from me. I'm going to be your Mary Kay fairy godmother, and I have this wand, and you are going to be taken care of. And I love that, Dawn, I got to come over to your home beforehand. You look absolutely beautiful today because you've been using the skincare for 2 weeks. And today we did a little color with her. Her lipstick is popping. Her skin is glowing. She just looks so fantastic. So this is one of the perks of being a hostess, is that you get to have extra pampering with me, because let's be honest, you can't go to the department store and go in and, have someone show you how to take care of your skin, follow up with you to make sure that you're doing a good job, take things back if it's not working out for you, because everything is 100% guarantee. So again, Dawn, thank you so very much for, sharing with other people what you loved and enjoyed with me. And, my name is Sonia Pacey. I am a pink Cadillac driving unit with Mary Kay, which is very prestigious. It just means that I have helped coach and mentor a lot of women on a journey that I've been on for almost 20 years. Prior to Mary Kay, I was an educator. I have lots of different degrees. I am so super smart. And I love that, Mary Kay, you can hop in here. If you've got a flip chart, a heartbeat, coachable, trainable, you can do this opportunity. So I love that I started this 20 years ago. I was a sales director a decade ago, and my life has gone down different roads. I know that all of us know that, we start out one way and it doesn't always work out the way we think it's going to work out. So I love to bring a little humor. I've got 99 problems, but my pink Cadillac's not one of them. I am now currently a sales director with Mary Kay. So I am the 2% that moves into middle management, and I am a single mom. And something that would have held me back from starting a business is I just really don't have the time. Like, I have these human beings that are dependent on me. I really don't have time to start something like this, but you can't afford not to do something because you don't know where it's going to take you years from now. So I have been building this business for almost 20 years. I've been using the product since I was 18 years old. And I love to look at people that I graduated high school with, because their skin looks way different than mine does, because I've been faithful and committed to one line for so many decades. So, my future in Mary Kay, Dawn is the 0.001%, which is a national sales director. If you are coming to my studio, or if we're talking, at your kitchen table, or we're online virtually, that is the top of the company. And that comes with a security program that is very enticing to me as a single parent. I was in the teaching field for 16 years cumulatively. And when I decided I wanted to pull my retirement, it was a measly $20,000 after building for so many years. And so many people think, when I got divorced the first time, people were like, you need to go back into the classroom. That's where security and safety is. Well, let me tell you, I buy my own healthcare insurance, and I'm investing. I'm a big girl. I figured all this out. But I love my Mary Kay opportunity because it allows me, I loved teaching, but I was giving the best of my day to someone else's kids and the leftovers to my own. And people think that you need to be with your kids when they're small. My children are now 15, 16, and 19, and I need to have full eyes on them. So I really love my journey in this opportunity, and I'm moving into that next level in 2025 to become a national sales director in this amazing opportunity. So my Mary Kay business has really elevated my confidence. It's positively impacted my family. I love that my children, I can travel to any sports, do anything that I need to. I have a swim bag that, I take with me that is my work bag. So I can be at all the events for my children. 2 of my kids have had surgery in the last year. So this opportunity is so fantastic because I'm not stationary. I don't punch a clock. I'm my own boss. I'm coached and mentored, and I absolutely, love what it has brought to my family. It also has introduced me to a culture where women encourage one another. I love that I get to circle myself with women that make me want to be stronger. Proverb says that iron sharpens iron, and that is truly, you are birds of a feather flock together. Are you going to be, on the ground pecking around, or are you going to be up as an eagle flying in the sky? And this opportunity has allowed me to take my God-given talents and be exactly who he intended for me to be. So I'm super excited that, you're going to get into lots of different fields as we go through this, next 30 minutes together. This company, Mary Kay Ash, created it to empower women and change their lives for the better, for helping women feel confident about how they look with innovative products to nurture relationships through uplifting parties like this. It's all part of the loving heart of Mary Kay. And, when I say the words Mary Kay, you do have a profile card. I hope that you're filling that out as I'm speaking, because this is going to help me stay connected to you. But, I want you to write down, when I say Mary Kay, what's the first thing that comes to your head? Just jot it anywhere on your profile card. Because when we finish today, I'm certain that you're going to be able to take a step back and say, wow, I didn't realize what kind of company this is. Wow, I didn't realize that this isn't, your grandma's makeup. We are rebranding. We not only have the FDA approval on all of our products, we also have the European standard approval. I mean, this product is very med spa-like. You're not competing with department stores. So Mary Kay started this company by a woman for women. And for more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been empowering women to manage their own time, to be self-starters, and to be who they are truly wanting to be in the time frame that they want to achieve it. Mary Kay has core values, putting God first, family second, and career third. Mary Kay Incorporated and Mary Kay Foundation, it's a family-owned business. We're debt-free. We're located in Dallas, Texas. And Mary Kay's great-great-granddaughter runs the Mary Kay Foundation. 1 in 3 women will lose their battle to cancer. And her granddaughter has held something that was so very important to Mary Kay herself. We've given more than $55 million to help find a cure. So when you wash your face with these products, can you say whatever XYZ that you're using, that you're helping find a cure for cancer? And when you're moisturizing with these products, another foundation that was very near and dear to her was women who were domestically abused. To be able to get out of a situation, when you get your starter kit, I've been told so many different times, you can be unwilling to do something, but you can never say you can't afford it. So Mary Kay knew that she wanted these 2 foundations very planted as the core of her business, because we've given more than $36.5 million to helping women get out of a situation that they're stuck in. So the positive vibes keep on coming. The Mary Kay opportunity thrives today because it allows you to create a business with the freedom and flexibility to fit into your life, no matter when or why you start. Everyone has different goals when they start a Mary Kay business, from the potential to earn a little extra side money, connections, or learning new skills. The Mary Kay opportunity can help you be who you want to be. If you can envision it, you can achieve it. You choose how much time you want to put in, or how little you want to put into it. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So in the starter kit, you're not only getting a sales director, but we have an amazing national sales director who's been building this business for so many years. And she has become such a very dear friend, because it is a culture. Again, the birds of a feather flock together. Mary Kay always said at every appointment, there is a future beauty consultant sitting around the table. And I'm going to watch today, and I bet I could pick out who it's going to be. Of course, we always want to share it with our hostess, because she's taken the time. She's a woman of her word. She brought her friends together. We're building a relationship, because basically why Mary Kay continues to be number 1 on the market is because when we bring something to you, we're sharing it with you. So I am going to set up the table to share this amazing skincare, but then my hostess can take the benefits and be that consultant for them, the private beauty consultant. But if it's not for my hostess, we're going to watch, and I'm sure you're going to call each other out. You're going to say, oh, it's going to be Deborah, it's going to be Jill, it's going to be Dawn. You guys will help me know, but I need your help. We are only in 10% of the market. We need more women in the field. And what's beautiful, after a national pandemic, when so many different stores were closing, the brick and mortar, because they weren't able to sustain, they weren't essential to be open. We have 2 manufacturing plants in the United States of America, which is so fantastic that we allow so many jobs to be had. And we were able to be an essential line to stay open because we could mass produce hand sanitizer and satin hands for all the first responders that were in the trenches, and they were doing all the things that they could to help our country. So I'm proud that we now have a hybrid. I mean, I have done, 98% of my business virtually, and I love that the community is opening back up. We have studios all over. We come to your homes. Like, this is the greatest gift of, trying these products, but the pandemic didn't stop us. So, buckle up, girls, because here we go. What we're going to be doing next is the segment of the skincare. So you're going to find out why there are millions of loyal Mary Kay customers all around the world. We all want beautiful skin, right? It doesn't matter if we're 17, 70, or somewhere in the middle. I want all of you to look into your mirrors, and I want you to take your hands and I want you to put them on your heart. And I want you to tell yourself you're beautiful. We're so hard on ourselves as females. We wear so many hats in our lives. And I want you to discover, not only can you give something to yourself on the outside, but it's going to emulate to the inside. As women, we wear so many different hats. And I want you to envision that there are cups stacked on top of each other. And there's a cup all the way at the top. And that cup is you. And when you fill that cup all the way up, when it's full, it's going to pass all the way down to the bottom. So today, what you're going to do, it's going to take you 2 minutes in the morning, 2 minutes in the evening. You'll see results in 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. You will totally fall in love. You will never stop using this product. The only reason women stop is because a woman doesn't believe in herself and she quits on herself. And that's so very sad to me, because as a single mom, I've got 2 boys and a girl. I've got 1 in college, 2 in high school. And I love the journey of this opportunity. They're watching their mother, go through different turbulence and things in life. But I can tell you that through this opportunity, not only have great skin, but I also have a relationship with Jesus Christ. I also get to surround myself with strong, powerful women that make me want to be better. And that's going to change the trajectory of my own lineage all the way to so many different levels as I go, on this journey. So what we're going to do over the next 30 minutes, again, it's so super easy. But I want you to look at your face, and when your skin looks old, you can't throw it away. What you can do from today on, you can slow down time. So when you get dressed in the morning, do you do that in the dark or do you do that with the lights on? For me, when women are like, oh, my skin is super sensitive, I'm like, I totally get it. But what happens when a woman buys something from this line, this line, this line, this line, the musical notes aren't going to go together. You're going to see reactions. You're not going to see the result that you want. And I want you to envision your skin as like a piece of tree bark. There are 4 layers to your skin. What we're going to do today, we're going to go into the 3rd layer of dead, lifeless skin. When we exfoliate that, a new layer of skin rises up. We hydrate it and we make it look younger, longer. So everyone, if you have product, if you don't have product, I'm going to promise you this is the best gift because it is money back guarantee. So if you have water, go ahead. We're going to get that bowl near you, get your headband, get your towel. But we also want to make sure that we're starting with a great product to remove eye makeup. There are 3 parts of your body you don't have facial hair: right around your eyes, the palms of your hand, and the bottom of your feet. So you always want to start with an excellent product. And as you can see, it has 2 substances. One is waterproof and one is for regular. It will remove anything that mom couldn't spit on her hand and take off your face. It takes temporary tattoos, eye black for boys that play baseball. This product really is not only for women, it's for children too. I had a consultant whose son was in the hospital. He had tape all over from the IVs, and he did not want to be touched and fussed with when he got home from being in the hospital for a couple of days. And this really quickly removed it, because what it's doing, it's leaving a residue so that you're not pulling and tugging that delicate, area around the eye. So always start with your eye makeup remover. Next, go ahead and get your face nice and wet. You're going to experience the Miracle Set. It's brand new, it's repackaged. Who needs a skin intervention? With the Time-Wise Miracle Set, you'll be on your way to strong, healthy skin from 1 day to 1 week after, starting the skincare process. It sounds too good to be true, right? That's why we call it the Time-Wise Miracle Set. So I love this innovation regimen. It's hybrid, high science skincare, which has a soothing component to it. You're going to use it 2 times a day. So we're going to start with the cleanser. And in this cleanser, you're getting 4 components. You're going to be cleansing, toning, exfoliating, and brightening in 1 step. What's awesome about this, it's really for like teen. You could start like maybe like 15 to 18 because it does have an anti-aging benefit. Let's be honest, if you could go way back and start using something that was, on point and the #1 product, it's about 18 until like 30. And then we've got, a few other lines as well. This does have the Good Housekeeping seal of approval, and it comes in combination to oily or normal to dry. So there's a stripe that will tell you how to do that. So go ahead and scoop up in your first container on your tray. This is the cleanser. It's easy to use. So go ahead in an outward stroke, go ahead and put it onto your skin. And it has the ABCs. It has antioxidants that provide advanced environmental protection against skin damaging free radicals caused by sun and pollution. It reduces the free radicals caused by blue light by 29%. It's going to brighten your skin. It targets to help promote a new and even skin tone. And collagen helps to support the natural elasticity in the skin. Think of a rubber band. When you pull it too tight, it's not coming back. This is going to help you morning and evening start this powerhouse skincare by exfoliating a layer of dead skin, allowing a new layer to come up. So again, this is a cleanser, a toner, a brightener, an exfoliant in one step. So go ahead and put that on. If you are in your shower, you want to make sure the 3 parts of your body that age the fastest is your face, your neck, and your hands. So make sure that you're, starting with your décolleté, which is just a fancy name for your chest, making sure that you don't get crepey neck. You want to make sure that you're using products on your neck and also on the skin. So that's the first step. That will be morning and evening. So once you do that, let your face kind of dry, take a washcloth, pat it dry. Next, we're going to use a brightener. So I want you to envision skincare is like brushing your teeth. Super important. You do it 2 times a day, only, brush the teeth that you want to keep, but we all want white teeth, right? So we have some products that are so fantastic that, today is our first appointment. It really is all about skincare. In 2 weeks, we're going to get back together again. I know that there's going to be other women at the table that want to be a hostess because they're going to be like, listen, I saw that girl, Sonia. She seemed kind of fun. And now, not only do I love the product, I love her. And you know what, golly gee, I might just want to be a consultant. So in 2 weeks, we're going to get back together. But today we're going to go ahead and we're going to try one of the whitening products. So this is going to go into that 3rd layer of dead, lifeless skin. This is a charcoal mask. It is fantastic. You might not like me so much because I'm going to ask you to draw a line down your face. I only want you to do one side. Seeing is believing, because I know one of the myths is, well, I would never want to be in direct sales because I'm not the sales type. Well, guess what? Mary Kay set up this company with the golden rule: treat other people as you want to be treated in return. And I can promise you, I'm a hard pass if you're trying to sell something to me. So seeing is believing. So draw a line down your face. We do have tools. There is a mask applicator, which is super fantastic. It has like a rubber tip head. It gets into every crack and crevice because Picasso never would have painted on construction paper. He used a well-oiled canvas. And this is your face. You don't want it to be construction paper. You can't have a perfect 10 makeup game if your skincare game's a 2. So you've got to keep them level. So we have so many different tools. So we have a mask applicator. So go ahead. You're probably just going to use your finger right now, which is totally fine. But go ahead and scoop it, draw a line down your face. Since we're using the right product, let's go ahead and put it on the right side of your face. And we're going to leave that on for about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to set my timer and we're going to play a game. So I'm going to give you just a second to go ahead and face paint. We all love to face paint or get your tools. And what the mask is going to do, it's charcoal based. It's going to pull the impurities out of your skin. No matter if you're dry or oily, we get a backup of our sebaceous gland, which is then going to cause acne. Then our pores are open. We want to close our pores. This is going to feel like a baby's behind when you take it off. So go ahead and apply that. And while that's on there, I want you to locate your profile card again. And who likes to win? If it's free, it's for me. So we're going to play a game. I know that you're really enjoying this pampering time with me. And I know that you've got friends that would really need a pampering session just like this as well. So as the charcoal mask is hardening on your face, you're going to see it's going to kind of turn white in different areas. The main ingredient in it is charcoal. It does have a navy extract, which is a anti-aging complex that is patented by Mary Kay. It has a peppermint smell. It's just like being in the spa. So guess what? You can close the door in your bathroom and you can have a spa experience all the time in the midst of your crazy life. And you can do this a couple times a week. So as that's drying, get your paper and pen. I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to play a game. Whoever can come up with the most names in 5 minutes of who could enjoy a pampering session like this will win a present with me. Because honestly, I love making women feel special, which is why I adore my Mary Kay business. I also rely on referrals to grow my small business. The greatest compliment you can give to me is sharing this with someone else. And when you refer friends and family to me, they will experience the same level of care and nurturing that you received with me today. As I said earlier, we all deserve a little me time. So when you have your names on the back in the next 5 minutes, I will be giving a gift to the top 3 people that have the most referrals. And I'll reach out to them and set up a pampering experience with them to say thank you from you. And it's a great compliment to me. Additionally, this is a worry-free zone, ladies. I'm not going to like bombard or stalk. I mean, it's going to be an offer. Just like no is 2 letters, it can be a word or it can be a sentence. So if they're not interested, I'll say have a great day and move on. So there's also, if you were doing this virtually, there's a Shop My Party link. There's so many different ways that you can do this in person. You can do it on a Zoom. You can do it at a kitchen table, at a studio. I mean, honest to goodness, there are so many different ways to, try this product, even without trying it. I mean, I have mastered, Post My Party, and I do them all the time. And women never try anything, but once they try it, they are 100% hook, line, and sinker. So as that's drying on your face, I'm also going to share a little bit more about the Mary Kay opportunity. And, everyone at their place has a $100 bill here. So as that's hardening after, if you've already finished putting all the names of women who deserve to have a little pampering, I just want you to put your name on here, put your phone number, who your consultant is. Obviously it's me, but go ahead and answer this question for me. If you only had 5 minutes to ask me your biggest question about your starting a Mary Kay business, what would it be? Because, women watch this and think, wow, this is really, fantastic. It sounds really good, but I don't think that I can do this. So first, I want to know what would be your biggest question or concern about starting a Mary Kay business. But then I want you to also go back, when we're little girls, like we dream about things. And I want you to dream, if you ever did start a business like this, in the next 12 months, what would you be able to finance by doing a business like this? Because, this opportunity was shared with me when I was 18 years old and I started using the product. And there was a little seed that was planted in my heart way, 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 way back. And I used to listen to cassette tapes and they would talk about, we make 50% of everything we sell. It's reconsumable. There's a residual income. This ring, I won for being the top in my sales director class. And I mean, I would never, as a single mom, afford to myself a ring that's almost $4,000. Like, there's trips. The trip this year is to Hawaii. It's on my bucket list. It's a place that I've always wanted to go. And I've casted the vision to my family because it's really important to me that I show my children that if you have a dream is great. But when you have a goal, you take that dream and you break it apart and you run across the finish line. So there's trips in this opportunity. There's a car program. I drive that fluffy pink Cadillac. They pay 85% of our tax tabs and insurance. It's something that you maintain. The company doesn't give you a car. You earn the vehicle and then you have to maintain the vehicle. So, if you get a car and you haven't made the maintenance, you might have a car payment. But let's be honest, you're going to pay for a car no matter what. So, there's a car program. There's also, as I said, the girlfriend, the recognition, the confidence. So if you ever did start a business like this, what would be in your heart's dream to finance with that in the next 24 months? So I'm sure that everyone's face is starting to get hard and you're seeing the white part. I want you to take the washcloth and I want you to go ahead and remove the charcoal mask. And I want you to take your hands and I want you to feel both sides of your face. You're going to notice a huge difference. One side is going to be really, really, really soft. The other side's going to be soft. Because again, the charcoal mask is a exfoliant, which is a whitening of the skin. And as you're removing that, I would be remiss to not have a little infomercial for you, because this tool has 100% changed my life. This is the Skin Vigor brush. It probably is one of my favorite products. Why? Because it goes along with our skincare and takes it to another level. Because you can take a garden hose, you can wash your car, it's going to be clean, it's going to be nice. But you go to the car wash and it's a whole different dimension. It's shiny, you know, the rain like peels off your car and like ringlets or droplets on your windshield because it properly went through a process. This is our Skin Vigor brush. It's a $75 value. It has a head that is removable. A 2-pack of heads is $20. But what this does is, think about, you can take your makeup off with your hands, but this brush, you do it on your forehead, your nose, your chin, and your cheeks, will take 40,000 more dead skin cells off in 2 minutes. So this brush is a game changer. So thinking about that tree bark, and think about what dust is. Dust is other people's dead skin cells. So if you're cool, not washing your face at bedtime, I mean, it's going to age you 7 years, but also on top of that, I mean, you want all that crud and yuck off of your face before you go to bed, because when you're sleeping is when your skin is rejuvenating itself. So I know that you probably have lots of names on the back. I'm going to pull a prize. I think that I see that Linda's got like 12 on there. Yay, Linda. Linda, I've got a special present for you. And I see that Deanne, she has, 13 on hers. So I've got a prize for her. And Marla, she's got some. So I'm going to give a prize to her, because we all want to get something for free. But what I'm giving to you today will coincide with, some different products that you're trying, because again, today is all about brushing our teeth. So let's get back in. So anytime we do a whitening product, it's going to come after your cleanser, before your moisturizer. So we're going to go back to the second thing in our tray is going to be the antioxidant moisturizer. So let's go back over here, and we're going to go to, here we go. The Time-Wise Antioxidant Moisturizer re-energizes skin for a healthy glow that boosts hydration for up to 12 hours. And I love this because it's very lightweight and it absorbs quickly, leaves your skin feeling soft, supple, and looking more radiant. So upward, outward stroke, you can do your neck, don't forget about your ears, and it's going to soak right into the skin very quickly because you've exfoliated. Your skin is now very thirsty. It infuses the face and neck with one of the two applications of the Time-Wise 3D complex, which helps support the skin's critical needs after you've exfoliated. And it's antioxidant rich, which helps reduce the look of fine lines and improves the skin's firmness. So go ahead and put that on. Everything else that we're going to do today is going to stay on the skin. Now, if it were bedtime, or whoops, one more thing before it's bedtime. Okay, so the next thing after you put on the antioxidant moisturizer, if it's daytime, you're going to use the day cream, which has an SPF 30. It doesn't matter if you live in a cold climate or if you're in a warm climate, you need something that's going to guard your skin from the harmful rays in the environment. So we're going to go to the next piece is the day, which features prickly pear extract to help the skin's moisture, to strengthen the skin's moisture barrier. It's critical for helping keep the skin, nice and tight. It infuses with another layer, which is going to be a protection layer, and it also will absorb very quickly into the skin. So this would go daytime after your antioxidant moisturizer. But if it were bedtime, you would actually do the cleanser first, then the night one, then the moisturizer. So it's just one little tweak day to night. But let me tell you a little bit about this lovely friend here. This is going to go straight onto the face. This is the Time-Wise Recovery. It works when the skin is most able to rebuild, and it reverses and recovers what has been depleted during the day. This lightweight, dewy formula smooths the skin and leaves it feeling rejuvenated for the next day. So it features chamomile extract. It also has NutriBeads that when you pump them, you are getting resveratrol, which is in one of the pearls, and you're also getting vitamin derivatives. So this goes straight under the skin. So go ahead and put it on the back of your hand since it's daytime, just so that you can smell it. A lot of women are prone to migraines and they like to smell things. But what's beautiful about Mary Kay is we have 5 different lines and they all intermix with each other. So we have a dermatological staff that puts all of this together, and this skincare set has the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. So not only are we saying if it's not for you, and we change the formula, not only will we give you your money back, but so will Good Housekeeping. So once you get that on your face, we have completed the skincare process. But let's not forget about our eyes. Remember I told you there are 4 parts of the body you don't have facial hair, or 3. 1 is right around the eye area. So we want to use a good eye cream. So I'm going to let you try the Time-Wise 3D Complex Eye Cream. So go ahead and scoop up. You can move a building with your first finger, your middle, and your pinky, but your ring finger is really, really delicate. So when applying an eye cream, you want to make sure you never pull out towards your ears. You always want to come in towards your nose. So when you're putting on an eye product, you want to use your ring finger because it applies the least amount of pressure. So you'll put up like a pea size, go ahead and put it under and then right onto your eyelid. So you're going to kind of follow your orbital bone here underneath, around. And what this is doing is it's helping improve the multiple signs of aging, fatigue, including fine lines, dullness, and firmness and texture. So you're going to use it 2 times, morning and evening. It visibly brightens the eye area and provides 12 hours of hydration. So that, my friends, congratulations, you just went through the skincare. Now, if it's daytime, it's super important. We just cleansed, toned, exfoliated, moisturized. Now, let me ask you a question. Why do we paint our homes? Why do we paint our cars? To protect them. When they get dirty, if you take your finger and run it on the outside of a house or on the hood of a car, the dirt's going to be on your finger, not the interior of the vehicle or on the house. So the most important thing is foundation. And I know a lot of you get scared by that because you can't find the right shade. When I turn, you can't see a difference between my jaw to my neck. We have a CC cream, which is absolutely fantastic. It has 8 benefits to it. It's going to, correct. It's going to provide an SPF 15. It's going to cover redness. It is absolutely amazing. But before we paint a home, we always prime first. Priming will allow things to stay where they're supposed to. So we're going to start. You have a little bead in your tray, and you're going to scoop it up. Every other product I told you to go in an upward outward stroke. With the foundation primer, I want you to go down. You have fine facial hair all over your face. You don't want to have fuzzy face. So you're going to go ahead in a downward stroke, apply that to your face. Once you have that on, then we're going to take our CC cream, and I'm going to show you why there are 90% of women who won't wear foundation, because when they put this on a piece of bark that's not exfoliated, it's not moisturized, it's going to look like this. I promise you, when you put it on, you're going to say, oh, I want that foundation. And I'm going to say to you, not without the skincare, because you're not going to see the same result. That's not me being a saleswoman. That's just smart business, because you just went through the process. You're going to take the CC cream. You're going to put it on your finger. So it's going to start on the other hand. I want you to put foundation on all 8 fingers with your thumbs in. Now, again, I told you about Picasso. We have great tools. We have a brush that will all be at your second appointment. Today really is just about getting into the skincare. But today we're just going to use our fingers. So you're going to put dots on your forehead, your nose and cheeks and chin, and go in a downward stroke, but you'll have foundation on all 4 fingers on each side. So go ahead and put that on. You're going to notice the right side is going to be a little bit smoother because you did the charcoal mask, which took away more dead layers of skin. So as you put that on, that's the final step in a proper skincare regimen. So do we have any questions? I see I've been really watching, and I really think that Dawn, I think that you would be a really great beauty consultant, because you were helping other people at the party and I was watching you, and I want you to go back to when you were in school and there were 2 captains on a team. If I'm a captain and you're a captain, who are you picking on your team? Because I'm looking for winners. I am looking to really build my business, and I'm looking for women just like you. So, when we have our individual consultation, I'll have a conversation with you. You filled out this $100 bill. We could do a listen and latte. I mean, just for coming and listening to me have a conversation with you, I'll give you a product half off or depending on how the wind's blowing or how the weather is, I might just give it to you for free. But again, I need women to come with me on this journey. So I would love for you guys to, have a listen-in latte, or, we can hop on a Zoom, whatever's going to be best for you. But how is everyone's skin feeling? I bet it's feeling so fantastic and, just hydrated. And I want you to think of the difference between a grape and a raisin. The only difference, it's the same fruit, hydration. And we have so many other products to offer, but today again is just about the skincare. And when you have the skincare, then in 2 weeks, we can incorporate other products. But in a skin cycling, which has been the huge craze since our last year, I think last January, where not only is it exfoliation, but it's hydration and retinization. We have some great retinizing products. We have a clinical solution line. So we've got, every need you may have. We have a teen line, which the Clear Proof that goes along with that charcoal mask is for acne prone skin. We also have a botanical line for the young teen line. We also have an MK men's line. We have the Time-Wise Miracle set that I showed you today. And then for 30 up, the more mature women, we have the Time-Wise Repair, which is my absolute favorite. It is absolutely skincare on steroids. So from 30 up, so we have so many different options, and we can talk more about that at the individual close. So I hope that everyone had a really great time today. I now can say, if I said Mary Kay, what would come to your mind now? Maybe you may have a different look on not only the company. I mean, this company started in the 60s. In the 60s was a time where women were burning their bras, cutting their hair short, because they weren't valued the same way that a man was. And in 2023, we're still only making 82 cents to the man's dollar. But Mary Kay started this business because she wanted women to have an opportunity where they could, put in, perspective, God first, family second, and career third, and get paid what they're worth, because we deserve that. If you have a lot of education and you were a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher or a nurse, coming into a business like this allows you to, steward your day around what's important to you. So again, I'm sure that there's a beauty consultant that's sitting right here in front of me. But before we close, I want to show you the I Deserve It All bag. This is a bag that is seriously a game changer. Women buy products, they'll get them home, they'll put them under the cupboard, out of sight, out of mind. This is a great bag, and it has pockets inside of it. So as you can see on your placemat, this is the sale that we're doing for today. And basically, it's going to build your own bag with Mary Kay. So if you want all the products that I talked about, we did the satin lips as we started our session today, which exfoliated the dead skin from our lips. We did that charcoal mask. We did the CC cream. We did the foundation primer, all the skincare, and my car wash for your face. If you would like this whole bag, it is a $293 value that, because I just am feeling so generous, I'm going to give it to you for $243. And you're going to get the roll-up bag for free. Now, I want to play one more game with you. Well, not really a game, because it's just how I'm going to close, because I'm going to individually close all of you. I want to ask you 4 questions. But before we do that, I want everyone to close their eyes. And I want you to envision you're going into your closet. You're going to find an outfit that you wore to a party or special occasion. How much was your hair? It's New Year's Eve tomorrow night. How much was your nails, your accessories, Now, in the last year, how many times have you worn that outfit? Was it 100, 200, 300, maybe more? So when you look at the price tag on the placemat and it's $243, you will use these products every single day. You're going to notice a difference in 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. You're going to fall in love. And again, if you don't have the money today, if there's a will, there's a way. So I want you now to open your eyes. And I want you to number on the back of your paper 1 to 4 on the back of your profile. So not only do we have the referrals of the women that I'm going to contact for a pampering session, now I'm going to ask you 4 questions. And it's an A, B, C, or D. So number 1, after all that I shared with you about the opportunity, you know what? This sounds like exactly what I'm looking for. I mean, it's either $30, $35 will get you a consultant number, which basically allows you like a Costco membership of your skincare. So you'll get a consultant number for the 35, and so half off discount, and you'll also get a credit card logoed ProPay, which is our third-party vendor to process credit cards. You'll have a state-of-the-art website, and you'll have that for an entire year. So for $35, there are requirements. It's $225 to, unlock the website, get half off discount. Remember, we buy it for 10, we sell it for 20, and you will be able to get $450 for, $35 plus $225. Now, the skincare set that I showed you is $116, and then adding the eye cream into it, it's $150 something. So, putting that into perspective and getting double the products, you'd be able to get this whole sheet plus more. That's one way. Or for $125, you'll not only get the things I just described, you'll also get this flip chart that I was just working from. This is where you want this as a business. This business has blessed my family for over 20 years and will continue for the next 20 years. So you'll get full-size products. And if you decide today, like, hey, I'm in, I'll have a gift for you that doesn't come in the starter kit that will allow you to have tools and resources to use when you're working in person. So that's $125. So after all the things that I've shared with you, we will do a listen and latte. I will be collecting this card and the profile card from you. Number one, is this something that you could see yourself doing? Like, A, absolutely sign me up. It's exactly what I'm looking for. B, let me have a party for my consultant. Let me, be a hostess so that I can see a little bit more about this. C, I'd rather just be a full paying customer. I'm good. Or D, I'd rather starve to death than ever do a business like this. So number one is going to be A, B, C, or D. So go ahead and jot that down. Number two, did you have fun today? Yes, yes, or yes. Number three, what would you like to take home with you today if money were no object? From that placemat that we did, if money is no object, what are you taking home today? And number four, what would you like to start with today? When I close you individually, which I'm going to do now, I'm going to ask for that profile card. I'm going to flip it over and we're going to have a conversation. Now, I have my date book and I do in person on Tuesdays and Saturdays. So Tuesday is at 7 o'clock at my studio, or Saturday is going to be at 10:30 at my studio. So if you would like to have a party, when you bring your profile card, we'll go ahead and get that booked right now. Like Dawn, I arrived to her home early. I did a color look with her because she's already in the skincare. She's going to get all the hostess credit today. So I know that all of you want to make sure that Dawn gets blessed. And maybe Dawn may be joining. So I'll be setting up parties for her. But I do have my date book. So I'm going to go one at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Deborah. So Deborah, if I can have your profile card. Thank you so much, Deborah. Oh, Deborah, I see that. Oh, you're a B. So is there anything that I could answer for you that may bring you from a B to an A to go ahead and start for, today is December 30th. You can not only get some tax advantages today to close out this year, this skincare is phenomenal. You can go ahead and, join the company. Is there anything that I might be able to answer for you? Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, you know what? Why don't we talk a little bit more about that? Let me just go ahead and get you booked for a party then, because that's where I see that you are. Would you rather Tuesday or Saturday? Okay, great. And this is what I'm going to need from you. All I'm going to need is names and phone numbers and addresses of your family and friends. Now, would you rather do something virtual? Would you rather do something in person? Let me know. We can talk about that tomorrow. Okay. And what are you going to go ahead and take with you today? Perfect. You want the skincare and the CC cream. Okay. Well, the other friends that you are having to leave off, I know that Christmas just came and went. I'm going to take care of you and you're going to get everything on that sheet. So no worries at all. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me today and for sharing your family and friends with me, because that honestly is the best gift that you can give to me, because it allows me to meet new women and pamper them just like I did with you. So thank you so very much. And I think we're all the way finished here. We did our individual close. We have all the products. I'm sending you home. I'm not an order taker. I'm a person who has all the products. So you will be taking all of your things home with you today. So I think I'm all finished.